back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween Michael Myers butcher knife prop. Now I think this was actually released in 2018 because I remember anticipating it before they actually had finally released it, because I already had one of the Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers knives based on Halloween 2 from 1981, but this is actually based on the original film. And as you can see, this is the box that contains it, But when I ordered this from Trick or Treat Studios, as usual, they give you like these cards that advertise like their stuff. This is something that advertises like their masks that they have, I think these are like the various different kinds, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see all the different kinds that they have as far as their masks go. And on the back it has Trick or Treat Studios. Then you also have like an advertisement for fright rags too as well, which is kind of interesting because right here you can tell the Trick or Treat Studios and fright rags are apparently affiliated, But yeah, as you can see, this is the actual box, and you see how long it is, It says Halloween on the side of it. Now, one of the things I do think is kind of cool about this, and as you can see, there's a knife on the inside too, and it has like the Halloween logo up there, and you can see the knife on the inside. One of the things I think is cool about this though is you can actually keep the knife in this, once you actually take it out, you can actually keep it inside this packaging. So I think that's kind of awesome, The Trick or Treat Studios gave us a knife with a box so we can actually keep the knife in. On the back it says the night he came home, and it has an image of Michael Myers right down the staircase. I think it's cool. And of course, this is based on the original 1978 John Carpenter film, which I have right on the 4K, and this is my all-time favorite movie too. Even though I prefer the science fiction genre, this is my all-time favorite film. So that's what this is actually based on. So yeah, I'm going to open this on up. And as you can see, it just slides on out. They actually have like these plastic clam type shells on it too, as well, as you can see. And of course, here's the knife. What I want to touch on too is they also have this on the inside of the packaging too. Another shot of Michael Myers. This is the shot where he's like standing over the balcony. You see it like a lot if you like looking at it. Anything on Halloween, they usually have this image of Michael Myers, but it's actually like in real time color, not this orange color, So I'm gonna do is just put these to the side and just talk about the knife itself. So yep, as you can see, this here is the actual knife itself, and this is known as the butcher prop. Now, one thing I did notice about, and what really drew my attention to it, is this is actually made of something known as electro-plated material. So that's what the blade itself is actually called. It's like electro-bladed, or electro-blade. That's what it's actually called. Now I am amazed at how this is. It actually reflects, as you can see. See how you can actually see like my reflection in this. So I think that is still just like so awesome that I can actually see myself in this. It reflects. It's almost like a mirror. It looks so like realistic. So you can see like the surroundings and everything. I think that's kind of cool. Now this actual handle material right here, it's actually like, I think like rubbery like. It's like rubbery, Whereas the blade itself, I think it's probably like, I guess I want to say plastic, but I'm not really too sure. But I know it's actually an electrical blade. That's what they call it. That's why it reflects like that. And I think that is so awesome. Because I already had knew about this knife, It even shines too, as you can see. It actually has like a reflection in it. That is so awesome. It looks so realistic, You'll think this is actually like a real knife prop, I'm sure if I carry this to like a convention or like a Comic-Con, they'll probably think this is real, It looks so so realistic, Yeah, I am really impressed with this, And like I said, I knew about this too, On Trick or Treat Studios, I was waiting for them to release it. I know they have released it, I think, like a couple of years ago, And I'm just not picking it up, So I do like this a lot, and this is so awesome. Plus, I can actually keep it in this box. That's probably how I would keep it when I'm not using it or anything, So yeah, I am impressed with this. It's done very well. Like I said, the blade itself, you may have like some few like issues on it, like right here. I know it's like a mark on it, but I think it's cool, It even reflects. Now what I want to do is actually do like a comparison between the 78 Michael Myers knife and the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2 1981 butcher knife. So this is the one I have from Trick or Treat Studios, which is from based on Halloween 2, the 1981 one. And this is their knife that they had, you know. Now this one was actually made of foam material, as you can see. It's like rubbery, you know, and I always thought this one was cool too as well, you know. So I actually have like both knives. I think this one is the coolest one because it reflects, because it has that electro blade material, you know. But just give an example that I had two knives from Trick or Treat Studios based on the Halloween films, you know, the original Halloween 78 and Halloween 2 1981. And they're both like the, it looks like the 78 one is a little longer by a little bit. This by a little bit. It's like this might be a little longer, but not too much. What I want to do is actually just measure this blade too. Now the blade itself is just over 12 inches. Like 12 inches, but if I go all the way to the handle, it's like 17 inches, like over 17 inches. But I am impressed with it. I think this is awesome, you know. I like that reflection, it even shines too. I think that's so awesome. I do notice right here, around this handle area, if you're not careful, I bet this could break. If you're not careful with it, you know, you can tell that it probably would actually break right there. You can kind of like feel it, you know, so you have to be kind of careful with it, you know. And I can see this actually breaking if you're not careful. I'm sure I could just do like that and it would break, you know. That's what I'm trying. That's the point I'm trying to make with it, you know. Yeah, I think this is awesome. Sorry if I'm blinding anyone. Before I go, I wanted to show off my Trick or Treat Studios Michael Myers mask too as well. This is the one I had first, which is this one, which is based on Halloween 2 1981, and this is the one based on the original film 1978, you know. And I know like a lot of people in the fans have been complaining that they don't think the masks look too great, but I think these are some pretty solid masks, you know. Especially like this one here, based on the first one. There's no question this is probably the best officially licensed Michael Myers mask that you can get, from my opinion. But I know they do have like the customized masks out there that, like, you know, people may like, you know. But I think this one is probably the best you can get as far as like officially licensed Michael Myers mask, you know. And then I also have my two Trick or Treat Studios Halloween knives too as well. Now all this is from Trick or Treat Studios. The masks are too as well. Okay, so that's my review for the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1978 butcher knife prop. What they call it, Michael Myers butcher knife prop. I think that's what they call it. And again, this is actually made of electroplated material. That's why it reflects like that, and I think that is so awesome. It looks so realistic, you know, and you really can see like your reflection in it too as well, you see. So I would definitely recommend picking this up for like Halloween fans. And apparently this is actually based on the original 1978 film too as well. Now I know there are like two different times you see Michael Myers with this when he's like a little boy, you know, at the beginning of the film. So I don't know if it's really based on that, or is this actually based on the one when he's actually after Laurie Strode, you know, at the end of the film after Jamie Lee Curtis. I think it's really based on that particular version, you know, at that moment, you know. But yeah, I definitely recommend this, you know. So this is the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 1978, well, Halloween Michael Myers butcher knife prop based on the original film. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.